In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add or invite people to a workspace in Slack. Slack is a fantastic tool for team collaboration, but getting started with inviting team members can sometimes be a bit tricky, especially since the process can vary depending on your specific workspace plan, your role within the organization, and various settings. But don't worry, we'll break it down step by step so you can get everyone on board with ease. Let's begin with the assumption that you're working in a regular Slack workspace. These steps apply for both free and paid Slack workspaces, and don't cover Slack's enterprise grid level, as that has its own rules. If you're using the desktop version of Slack, start by heading over to the sidebar on the left. There, you'll find your workspace name. Clicking this will open a menu with several options designed to help you manage your workspace more efficiently. Once the menu is open, look for an option that says Invite People To, followed by your workspace name. If it's worded slightly differently, don't worry, it's still the right choice. Select this option to bring up the invitation interface. This is where you can start adding people to your workspace. What you'll need to do next is enter the email address of the person you want to invite. Make sure to double-check the email address for any typos, as an incorrect email address will result in a failed invitation. After entering the email, click the Send button. This action sends out the invitation, and after you do this, click Done to close the invitation window. One important thing to keep in mind is that the invitation you've just sent will expire after 30 days. So if you find that a user hasn't accepted the invitation within that time frame, you may need to reach out and send another one. Now, there's an additional step you can take if you have the right permissions within your workspace. You may be allowed to generate a shareable invitation link. This link can be a more flexible way to invite people, as anyone with the link can join your Slack workspace until it expires. However, be aware of any limits on how many people can join using that link and its expiration date to avoid any future headaches. Lastly, if you ever find yourself unable to invite people to the workspace, this might be due to restrictions set by your workspace owner or admin. In such cases, it might be a good idea to check in with them to see if they can adjust the settings on your behalf or invite the necessary participants directly. And there you have it, a straightforward guide on how to invite team members to your Slack workspace. With these steps, you can ensure your team is connected and ready to collaborate successfully.